Here in Zambia, we have many beautiful plants growing all around us, bringing us life and nourishment.
But we also have some that are dangerous. We chop them down again and again, but they are stubborn and keep coming up. For those, we must dig deep and get to the roots.
And it is the same with our lives as well. Some behavior can only be destroyed by dealing with the roots, the deep, deep roots.
Zambia is a country with so much beauty and potential, but AIDS, death, and disease have crippled the people and left them overwhelmed with grief.
We've got a number of people that are grieving most of the time, because nearly every day we are losing thousands of people, and you see millions of people are mourning for their beloved ones that have gone away.
They have a lot of tears because a lot of things have happened in their lives. Most of them came from backgrounds where their fathers were drunkards, or their fathers were absent, or their fathers were dead.
It was these deep roots of shame, abuse, and pain that Lena and the African Shade team felt God calling them to address, to help people move beyond their past into a future that's healthy and whole, no longer feeling the need to look to destructive behaviors to make it through their day.
So all the time I was sober, I would feel there was anger. To move the anger out, I would have to go drink. Then maybe I thought it was relieving my thoughts.
It's the hard groundwork of helping people to get out of those terrible places of abuse and neglect.
Because we cannot talk about somebody stopping what they are doing when there's no healing in them.
So we talk about the past and what have happened, and when people find insight and work on those issues, they can blossom and move on into the future with new hope and strength.
African Shade meets with many different groups on a weekly basis. One of them is Bethesda, a safe house for girls.
Regarding the values that the girls are learning, it's really beneficial because now they are hearing it from other people that this is the type of life that they should lead.
So we just like to appreciate God for everything, and for everything that Doreen and Lena, they are helping us a lot in terms of buying us soaps. It's not easy, whereby some of the people are failing to do that, even maybe our own relatives, but someone just sacrificed that to give us what we need. We really appreciate it, and I believe that God has a purpose for me to be here.
But not all women are fortunate enough to have a safe house, and many turn to prostitution to survive. African Shade has been meeting with one group of prostitutes for 2 years.
And actually when you talk to them, they'll tell you, I didn't think I'll be a prostitute. But what do you do when you don't have anyone to take you to school? You don't have anyone to give you food? You don't see any life. It's like you're already dead. And if you go into prostitution, let me go into prostitution. And to leave those children alone from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. for $1. So people need to create an environment where you feel safe to share, but usually it has not been created, and that's what we're trying to do. We prayed with them, we sat down with them, and we thought, what next can we do with these women? So we tried to help even in businesses, like small businesses. Most of them, they've stopped going to bars.
Ine nuonga zikomo, because vanatipunzisa pamankalidwa business, tezera system ya kutisetikauka, tienda mumabaa, tikasakira ndrama mumabaa kutitipeze, wewe ametisasungiramo vana. Vonse vija tinachoka this time, tinaziba mulungu. Batipunzisa vonse wedi ya mulungu. So this time ija life ya mumabaa tinasiya.
They also hold a weekly community meeting that helps people get over the issues of their past. It's helping fathers become better fathers, and mothers become better mothers, so that the next generation can grow up knowing what true love is.
I was very much harsh with my children and with my wife. very much. But these meetings, they're really helping me as well, because even if you ask Joseph, I think among all the children, the one I mistreated very much, I always say sorry even to God, it was Joseph. I could beat her terribly. I mean, after learning, I said, no, let me stop with this. Let me try to love my children, to bring them near with me. Even me, I was just surprised one day my wife asked me to say, but where is the anger that you had, the short temper, where has it gone? So by the prayers, Len and Catherine, they are really, I mean, I always say they are the gift from God to this family.
There is hope for the most hopeless case, the person that is in prison for whatever they've done, for the one that has been so abused that they don't even feel like they want to live. But there is hope.
African Shade has found effective tools to help people move beyond their pain into life. But the work has just begun. As many as have found freedom, so many more wait, struggling to know how to deal with their grief and loss.
Jesus told us to go out and bind up the brokenhearted. One of our most powerful tools is the tool of love. When I don't know what to say, when I don't know how to help someone, I know that loving that person where they're at, just by listening and being there for them, that is the best I can do, and that more often than not, it's the most powerful thing that I can give a human being, is the sense that they are loved and that they are worth investing in, and there's a future for them.
Because I can say I'm healed, and I'm proud to say I'm healed, because there's a big change.